Picture this, a human being, standing completely still, while another person slams a steel rod against their body, and they don't even flinch. Or imagine someone placing their finger against solid stone, and watching that stone crack and crumble. Sound impossible? Like something out of a movie? Well, it's not, it's real. And it's been happening for over 1,500 years. The Shaolin monks of China didn't just get strong, they became something else entirely. They developed abilities that seem almost superhuman, unbreakable bodies, laser-sharp focus, pain tolerance that defies explanation. They didn't have protein shakes, no fancy gym equipment, no personal trainers or Instagram workout plans. Just 5 brutal exercises, passed down through generations, refined over centuries. And today, I'm going to show you every single one of them. Before we jump into the exercises, you need to understand something important. Shaolin training isn't about getting beach muscles or looking good in a tank top. It's not about lifting the heaviest weight or posting your PR on social media. It's about something deeper, something most modern fitness completely misses. The monks trained for function, for survival, for mastery. Every exercise served a purpose, every movement had meaning, nothing was wasted. They built their bodies like weapons, not for show, but for real combat, real life, real challenges. And the science. It actually backs up everything they did. Modern research is now proving what these monks knew centuries ago. Isometric holds build tendon strength. Unstable positions create bulletproof joints. Dynamic movements train the nervous system to fire perfectly under pressure. The monks figured this out without lab coats or research papers. They just observed, tested, refined, and passed it down. So, if you're ready to train like a warrior instead of just looking like one, let's break down these 5 ancient exercises, one by one. No fluff, no BS, just pure, practical power. Alright, let's start with the foundation, and I mean that literally. Before a Shaolin monk ever throws a punch or kicks a target, they learn something that seems ridiculously simple: how to stand still. I know what you're thinking. Standing still? That's it? That's the big secret? Hold on, because what I'm about to show you is going to humble you real quick. It's called the horse stance. In Chinese, they call it ma bu, and here's how it works. You spread your feet wide, about twice your shoulder width, then you drop your hips down like you're sitting in an invisible chair, thighs parallel to the ground, back straight, arms extended. And you hold, and hold, and hold. Sounds easy, right? Try it for 60 seconds and tell me how easy it feels. Your thighs will start burning, your legs will shake, your mind will scream at you to stand up, but that's exactly the point. See, in real combat, if your foundation is weak, nothing else matters. One wrong shift, one moment of instability, and you're done. You're on the ground, you're finished. The horse stance teaches your body to be absolutely solid, unmovable, like a tree with deep roots. Now here's where it gets interesting. Modern exercise science has a name for this kind of training. They call it isometric training. When you hold a position without moving, something special happens in your body. First, your muscles are under constant tension. No breaks, no rest. They're working the entire time. This builds incredible endurance in your muscle fibers. Second, your tendons get stronger. Not just your muscles, your tendons. Those are the connective tissues that attach muscle to bone. And strong tendons? That's where real functional strength comes from. Third, your nervous system learns to fire more efficiently. Your brain gets better at recruiting muscle fibers and keeping them activated under stress. The result? You don't just look strong, you are strong, the kind of strong that doesn't break when life pushes back. Let me walk you through the proper form step by step. Stand with your feet wide, roughly twice your shoulder width, toes pointing slightly outward. Drop your hips down, bend your knees and lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Imagine sitting in a chair that isn't there. Keep your chest tall, don't hunch forward, shoulders back, spine straight, tighten your core, pull your belly button toward your spine. This protects your lower back. Okay, so, extend your arms, straight out in front of you, or, hold them in a guard position, whatever feels natural but keeps tension in your upper body. Hold, start with 1 minute, when that becomes easy, go for 2 minutes, Then 5, work your way up to 10 minutes, and here's the key. Don't just zone out, stay mentally present, feel every muscle working, control your breathing. This is meditation through suffering. Don't let your knees cave inward, push them out, keep them aligned with your toes, don't round your back, keep that spine straight and strong. Hey, don't hold your breath, remember to breathe deeply and steadily, oxygen is your friend, seriously. In life, we face moments that test us, moments where we want to give up, where everything hurts, and nothing seems worth it. The horse stance teaches you to hold your ground, to stay strong when everything in you says quit. That's not just physical training, that's mental warfare, and it's the foundation everything else is built on. Alright, now we're getting into the really wild stuff. Think your grip strength is pretty good? You can open jars, carry heavy bags, maybe even do a few pull-ups? Cool, that's a solid start. Now try this, get down and do a push-up, but instead of using your palms, use just your fingertips. That's right, all your body weight, supported by nothing but the tips of your fingers. This is how Shaolin monks trained their hands to hit like hammers and grip like steel trap. Here's something most people don't understand about fighting or real-world strength. Power doesn't come from your chest or your arms. It flows through your entire body, starting from the ground and ending at your fingertips. If your grip is weak, all that power leaks out. It's like trying to spray a hose with holes in it. The pressure escapes before it reaches the target. Strong fingers mean stronger punches, better weapon control, improved climbing ability, and injury-resistant wrists and forearms. The monks knew this instinctively, so they did something most people today would call absolutely crazy. They ditched the palms and trained only on their fingertips. Modern sports science shows that fingertip training does something remarkable. It makes your tendons denser, thicker, tougher, like steel cables instead of rubber bands. It activates all the tiny muscles in your hands and forearms, muscles you didn't even know existed. These muscles stabilize your wrists and protect your joints. It improves something called neural drive. That's your brain's ability to send maximum force through your extremities. Better neural drive equals more power, more control, more precision. Let me break this down because, honestly, rushing into fingertip push-ups is a recipe for injury. Start facing a wall, place your fingertips against it, palms lifted off, lean in slightly and push back. Do this for 10 to 15 reps to get used to the sensation. Next, find a sturdy bench or elevated surface. Place your fingertips on it. Spread wide. Lower yourself into a push-up. Keep your body straight. Do 5 to 8 reps. Then, get on the floor. Knees down. Fingertips planted. Palms lifted. Do push-ups from your knees. This cuts the load in half. Much safer for beginners. Only attempt this after weeks of progression. Now, full plank position. Fingertips only. Lower yourself slowly. Push back up with control. Start with just 3 to 5 reps. Quality over quantity, always. Spread your fingers wide. This distributes the load more evenly. Keep your core tight. Don't let your hips sag or pike up. Go slow. Explosive reps are great for regular push-ups, but with fingertips, control is king. If you feel sharp pain, stop immediately. Soreness is normal. Sharp pain means something's wrong. In a world where most people can barely open a pickle jar without help, having iron-strong hands sets you apart. This isn't vanity, it's capability. It's the difference between being helpless and being helpful when it matters. Let's talk about balance for a second. Most people think balance is just something gymnasts or yoga instructors need to worry about. Wrong. Dead wrong. Try fighting someone while you're falling over. Try running on uneven ground when your ankles are weak. Try moving quickly when your proprioception is garbage. You can't. You'll trip, fall, hurt yourself, or worse. The Shaolin monks understood this from day one. That's why they trained balance as seriously as they trained strength. And their weapon of choice? The crane stance. Simple. Stand on one leg. Raise the other knee up so your thigh is parallel to the ground. Hold it. Keep your body perfectly still. Eyes locked forward. It looks graceful. Peaceful even. Like something you'd see in a Tai Chi class. But don't let that fool you. This position is working everything. Your standing foot, your ankle, your calf, your glutes, your core, even your neck and shoulders are engaged to keep you from tipping over. Balance training does something remarkable for your nervous system. It improves what scientists call proprioception. That's your body's internal GPS. its ability to know where it is in space without looking. Better proprioception means faster reaction times, fewer injuries, better coordination, and more efficient movement. Studies show that single-leg balance exercises activate deep stabilizer muscles. These are the small muscles around your joints that prevent sprains, tears, and chronic pain. And here's the kicker. Balance training directly improves your brain function. It forces different parts of your brain to communicate, to sync up, to work as one unit. Stand tall, feet together, arms relaxed at your sides. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Feel your foot press firmly into the ground. Slowly raise your left knee. Bring your thigh parallel to the floor. Your lower leg hangs naturally. Find your center. Lock your eyes on a fixed point ahead of you. This helps you balance. Don't look down. Don't look around. Hold. Start with 30 seconds per leg. When that's easy, aim for 1 minute. Eventually, work up to 2 minutes. Keep your torso upright. Don't lean. Don't wobble. Stay centered. Switch legs. Repeat. Keep your eyes fixed on a single point. This is the easiest version. Close your eyes. Now you're relying purely on internal balance. This is much harder. While balanced, slowly move your arms. Circle them. Raise them overhead. Add complexity. Try this on a pillow or balance pad. Your stabilizers will go into overdrive. Life isn't a stable gym floor. It's uneven pavement, icy sidewalks, rocky trails, unexpected situations. Training your balance isn't just about looking cool on one leg. It's about moving through the world with confidence and control. It's about not being that person who trips over nothing, or twists their ankle stepping off a curb. Balance is survival, and the crane stance is your gateway to mastering it. Now we're getting into movement, real, dynamic, full-body movement. Because here's the truth most people miss. Strength that can't move is useless. You can be the strongest person in the world standing still, but if you can't transition that strength into motion, you're just a statue waiting to get knocked over. Shaolin monks weren't statues, they were fluid, dynamic, powerful in motion. And one of their core training drills was this, the plank to squat flow. You start in a solid plank position, hands on the ground, body straight as a board, core tight. Then, without lifting your hands, you step or jump your feet forward into a deep squat. Your hands stay planted, your chest comes up, you're in a full deep squat position. Pause there, feel the burn, then return to plank, and repeat. No momentum, no sloppy form, just pure controlled movement. This exercise demands everything at once. Core strength to hold the plank, hip mobility to sink into the squat, leg power to control the descent and ascent, coordination to move smoothly without collapsing. It's a full-body symphony. And if any part of your body's weak or disconnected, you'll know immediately. This type of training is called dynamic isometric flow. You're combining static holds with movement patterns. Research shows this kind of training improves muscle synchronization. Your big muscles and small stabilizers learn to fire together. As a team, this makes you more powerful and way less injury-prone. It improves motor control. Your nervous system gets better at recruiting the right muscles at the right time. This translates to smoother, more efficient movement in everything you do. You're not just training muscles, you're training patterns, real-world movement patterns that carry over to sports, daily life, and combat. Start in a strong plank. Wrists directly under shoulders, body in a straight line from head to heels, core braced like someone's about to punch your stomach. Step or jump your feet forward, bring them up toward your hands. Land in a deep squat position, feet flat, knees out, chest up, hands still on the ground. Pause. Hold that squat for 2 to 3 seconds. Feel your legs working. Feel your core stabilizing. Don't rush. Return to plank. Step or jump your feet back. Land softly. Control the movement. Re-establish that solid plank position. Repeat. Aim for 5 to 8 reps with perfect form. When that's easy, increase to 10 to 15 reps. Don't let your hips sag in the plank. Keep that core tight. Don't round your back in the squat. Chest up. Spine neutral. Don't rush. Speed comes later. Control comes first. Don't let your knees cave inward during the squat. Push them out. Step your feet forward one at a time. Take your time. Focus on form. Jump both feet forward together. Land softly in the squat. Add a push-up in the plank position before transitioning to squat. Real life doesn't move in straight lines. It flows. It changes. It demands adaptability. This exercise teaches your body to move as one connected unit, not as a collection of separate parts, but as a coordinated machine. That's the difference between someone who just looks fit and someone who is fit. between someone who lifts weights and someone who can actually move. Alright, we've saved the most brutal for last. Anyone can look strong standing still. Anyone can hold a position for a minute and call it a day. But real strength, real unbreakable warrior-level strength, that shows up when you're moving, while you're suffering, when every fiber in your body is screaming to quit. And that's exactly what this final exercise is designed to break through. It's called the low horse walk. And honestly, it's every bit as painful as it sounds. Remember the horse stance we talked about earlier? That deep squat position with your thighs parallel to the ground. Now imagine holding that position, but instead of standing still, you walk. Forward, backward, side to side. You never stand up. You never take a break. You stay low, and you move. Your quads will burn like fire. Your glutes will scream. Your mental willpower will be tested like never before. This exercise combines everything. Isometric strength from holding the position, dynamic movement from walking, muscular endurance from lasting through the burn, mental toughness from not giving up when it hurts. It's the perfect storm of physical and mental challenge. Low position walking, under constant tension, does something special. It recruits your deep muscle fibers. These are the fibers responsible for endurance and stability. Regular training often misses them entirely. It forces your motor units to fire continuously. Motor units are groups of muscle fibers controlled by a single nerve. The more you can recruit and sustain, the stronger and more resilient you become. It builds incredible postural control under fatigue. This is the holy grail of functional fitness. Being able to maintain good form when you're exhausted. That's what separates athletes from everyone else. Drop into a horse stance, feet wide, thighs parallel to ground, chest up. Core engaged. Find your balance. Get comfortable in this position. Don't rush into walking yet. Take a small step forward with your right foot. Keep your hips at the same level. Don't stand up. Bring your left foot forward. Small step. Controlled. Stay low. Continue walking. 5 steps forward. Pause. 5 steps backward. Pause. Rest only when your form starts breaking down. Not when it hurts. When it breaks. In week 1, aim for 5 to 10 steps without stopping. In weeks 2 and 3, push for 15 to 20 steps without stopping. After week 4 and beyond, go for 30 to 50 steps or more. Some advanced practitioners walk like this for minutes. Walk straight ahead. This is your basic version. Much harder, requires more balance and control. Step side to side. Hits your abductors and adductors differently. Combine forward, backward, and side movements. Ultimate challenge. Life doesn't care about your comfort zone. It doesn't ask if you're ready. It throws challenges at you when you're tired, when you're hurting, when you feel like you've got nothing left. The low horse walk teaches you to keep going. To find strength you didn't know existed. To push through the pain and come out stronger on the other side. That's not just physical training. That's forging your character. That's building the kind of resilience that makes you unstoppable. So, there you have it. 5 ancient exercises, passed down through 1,500 years of Shaolin tradition. The horse stance, teaching you a movable foundation. Fingertip push-ups, building grip and tendon strength like steel. The crane stance, mastering balance and body awareness. Plank to squat flow, creating powerful coordinated movement. The low horse walk, developing endurance under pressure. These aren't flashy, they aren't Instagrammable. They won't make you look cool in the gym, but they will make you stronger, tougher, more capable. They'll build the kind of strength that actually matters. Not mirror muscles, not ego lifts, but real, functional, warrior-level power. Power that shows up when life gets hard, when the pressure's on, when everyone else quits. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a Shaolin monk. You probably don't want to shave your head and live in a temple, but you can take these principles and apply them to your own training. Start with one exercise, master it, then add another. Be patient, be consistent, be relentless. Because real strength isn't built in a day, it's forged over time, through pain, through discipline, through showing up even when you don't feel like it. And if you're serious about this journey, if you want more science-backed training that builds real power without destroying your joints, hit that subscribe button. Every week we break down ancient wisdom and modern science to help you become the strongest version of yourself. Not for show, but for life. Now, get out there and train like a warrior.